I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
내 지하로 샤신존에
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Louise.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
War is on the horizon. Before they command that I dry my pen, I must finish my final work. It is a tale of hope that may yet salvage this world. It isn't right. This idea of foreigners has only ever been a tool against the foreign. If we could end such prejudice, surely war would be next to fade. We would be free to travel to far-flung lands. The reality is, we are riddled with anxiety. We fight, we oppress, and magic is but a tool of war. Our world could be better. Can we not dream such dreams? In such a world, they need no sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and skilled labor. Glass spires reach the heavens, safe nights with no dark shadows, streets well-traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. I know, just a daydream. Castle on a cloud. Yet I have faith. I believe that fiction can become hope, wielded by a worthy avatar. I believe a hero will stand true and change the world. After all, this world need not stay like this forever. The will to believe in something beyond us, indeed that, is what we call fantasy.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet...
And yet his Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
It's your boy, Missile, back to continue playing this. Yesterday we played a lot of it, while muted, fun stuff. And then after that we continued the story. And we got all the way to murdering Louis. And Louis was not the person who time froze the prince. There are some thoughts on who the character is. I have. Then there are some not thoughts I have on it. Let's see. I think the character is at least a Parapus. Because both the twins and Neuris emphasized Parapus, I don't know. A Parapus being experimented on. And I think that's part of the it's part of the church stuff for sure. So seems reasonable to me. And then you have the twins that were involved in it. And then they kind of just backed off at the end. There, it was kind of weird. I'm thinking Basilio is involved somehow. Because he just comes off, he has the scar, right? But then he has red eyes. And then he also comes off really too nice. I don't know. Yeah, so we are going to rest, get to the other day.
Let's rest.
Turn the volume up on my side.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, let's get this year's Saints' Day Festival of Montario underway. We will begin with a few words from His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden.
Looks like Dracodios hasn't left his side.
Today is a day of great celebration. A day to offer up our thanks to God. But first, an announcement. Luis is dead. The royal family's murderer has been put to justice. Now much of the kingdom's trust lies with me. Even this king-defying lance is safe in my hands. I would not see further bloodshed in endless, futile conflict. Is it not past time for reconciliation and open dialogue as a newly forged nation?
He's talking as if the race is already over. What about deciding the winner?
All but a formality now, isn't it? His Eminence has the overwhelming majority on his side. Better to establish peace now.
That's not true.
Crown Sanctifex Forden.
No. He would end the tournament here and now.
So he's just going to call the race while he's ahead? How convenient. But the throne's decided by the king, not this tournament.
Forden only had to abide by that when he had Luis to compete with. If he ends this while he's this far ahead, we won't be able to reverse it.
Oi! The game's not over yet, you cocky bastard!
Thank you.
We only seek to submit to the will of the people. Though you would be wise to quit the race with all speed.
Forden for the throne! Then we will finally have peace!
Oh, hell no.
Hail His Majesty Forden! Long live His Majesty Forden!
Damn him. The people already believe him the victor.
It's only people that are here.
His dominance will soon be unshakable.
Let's go. We reclaim the lance now!
Now? Are you out of your mind?
If he's going to keep it close to hand, we'll never have a chance to swap it out. We'll have to take it by force.
That's too dangerous.
Isn't it too dangerous? Better we risk danger than inaction. If we miss this chance, we may never get another.
So you were after this lance all along? Loyalists indeed. How many more candidates must die by your hand?
His smuggler is horrific, distorted. It's sickening.
What did you? How dare you, you pagan wretch! You would steal this holy lance for your own vile ends. That alone is treason against the kingdom, you filthy assassins.
Assassins? Then we're in good company. That night, you were the one behind the attack on His Royal Highness. You framed Luis for your crime and banished him from the palace. Do you deny it?
Precisely the sort of baseless claims I'd expect from desperate sinners.
Baseless, is it? In that case, shall we produce proof of your treason?
You waste your breath. What do your words matter now? The royal family is gone. Luis is dead. Only I remain. And only I am fit for the throne.
You vile traitor!
You call His Eminence a traitor? Preposterous! The Sanctifex is incapable of such deeds!
Your Majesty Forden, punishment to the disloyal. Judge these ruffians with your divine lance!
Behold, the flock has spoken. Those who defy me are to be executed. Before you die, know that I am in your debt for killing Luis and handing me the crown.
Del, what the hell's going on? I thought the prince's curse was supposed to be off.
It's clearly not. The prince's assassination, the whole lot. It was all the Sanctists. It was all that bastard pulling the strings from the start. Wait, is that?
You, identify yourself.
Louis? Oh, animation time? Hello?
Who are you?
We're at a festival. Should
Fucking
we not
knew
be
it.
festive? I've come to meet you, Forden.
Luis? Impossible. How could you have survived? Not that it matters. It falls to me to finish the job, then. Coming here sealed your fate. Hell awaits, and this time I'll make sure you stay there. Face your divine punishment, Luis!
He has a fake.
But why?
It appears your sins outweigh mine.
What have you done?
That lance is counterfeit, just like you. This is the true lance.
You snake, Luis.
Did he just kill Sanctifex Forden?
No. Impossible.
Nothing to see here. The festival is cancelled. Cancelled!
Del, Lord Luis is alive. What's going on? Good people, you have heard the truth with your own ears. Forden was the vile mastermind behind the prince's assassination. For casting his sins upon me, for seeking to usurp the throne, I have passed due judgment.
What?
A tainted Sanctifex is unfit to rule. What's the matter? You seem lost for words.
You came back to life?
You came back to life? You believe me resurrected? Even if I could defy death, I care nothing for the prospect.
Then how? How are you alive? Forden's own attendant confirmed your death.
They were in on it.
Forden's attendant? You mean that fellow?
The necroman. Zorba.
Zorba?
Back at the Grand Cathedral, I ordered the dead to recover my body if the need arose.
I'd always intended for Forden to die by my hand. And the first step in his downfall was Zorba's infiltration.
Impossible. The lance pierced you through your very breastplate.
It did indeed. And frankly, I'm still impressed. Few could land such a decisive blow against me. But I'm afraid fate was on my side, not yours.
Mortal anatomy is my speciality. I knew at first glance that the wound was deep, but the heart was intact. Lord Luis is destined for far greater than this, so I devised a plan. I would proclaim his death and deceive both Forden and his flock. After that, it was simply a matter of magically regenerating his flesh overnight. Only a fool would expect him to die in such a place.
It took the fucking
I could have
lance.
emerged as soon as I'd healed. But where's the theater in that? Today is a day of celebration. The least I could do is offer a fitting death out of mercy.
Why'd you have the real lance? Wasn't it supposed to have gone to Forden?
Wee bit slow on the uptake, eh? I just told you, I was present for the inspection. It was hardly a difficult task to swap out your counterfeit.
So you knew the truth of it? No. Have you always been ahead of us? Ever since the moment we thought Zorba dead?
A holy lance, a convincing prop. What does it matter? Had I truly died, it would simply indicate that I was never fit for my ambitions. Power is the only true arbiter. Behold the proof. Forden lies dead, and the lance is in my hand, just as planned.
You let us do as we pleased, even knowing the risks. You're insane!
Indulge me a question. You stole the magic formula from me. Surely you soon learned that it was useless. That's why you then resorted to killing the caster. You were desperate to lift the spell. Is that not so? In other words, the curse's victim still draws breath. For that reason, you sought to kill me even amidst this competition, even with the difficulty of the king's magic in your way. So, His Venerable Highness the Prince survived. Where is he? Speak or die.
Challenge you to a duel? Again?
Please, spare us!
No! Stop! Leave them be!
How quickly the Sanctas break rank and flee. Their flock left to die. This is Sanctism.
Bye, Dill.
No! Stop him!
Knew it.
Out of the way!
Why?
Go! Run!
Come now.
Thank you. You protect them. Yet what value do they have to you?
It's not that!
This is just wrong!
It's wrong, me lords!
I see. So even you two faltered.
Bye, Del.
Del!
Del! Vitelio!
His backpack survived.
Wake up!
I get it now. Only fair thing in this world is power. With it, you can take whatever you want in this life. Or so I thought.
Tell.
But you know, if all the weak get left behind, who's left to protect them? I've been an idiot. Sorry about that.
Stop talking, Del.
I see it, you know. Our little diner. Music in the air. It's grand. Look after Lady Juna.
Huh? Hey. Del?
Look how the bad guy's just like waiting for them to have their monologue.
Pitiful. See what brotherhood earned them.
Lord Luis, that's what it all comes down to for you, yeah? The strong are right, the weak are wrong. Doesn't matter what you were born into, there's fairness in that. We saw you as our hope. We thought that if you had a proper strong fella on top, he'd be able to put a stop to all the meaningless discrimination. But we had it wrong. You're no ray of hope. It doesn't matter to you. Killing anyone, it doesn't make you feel unclean. You're the kind of cold-blooded bastards we hate more than anything!
Do not concern yourself with this peon, Lord Luis. With my newfound power, I shall tear them limb from limb.
This way! Guards, hurry!
Step aside. You have important work to do.
Hey! Seize the criminals who murdered His Eminence!
We didn't do it, but we should probably still run. Basilio, come with us!
Shut up! What about Del? You saw what that bastard did to him!
I will not let you die in vain. Your brother didn't do this so you could get yourself killed. For now, please flee with us.
Shite!
Come, make haste.
Did you want to pick up the body, or...?
Oh. Welcome back. It went about as well as could be expected. We wanted something nicer for his grave.
Oh, you did?
But they told us something like that's reserved for Sanctus tradition.
You can expect little else in Altabri. I apologize for not being present.
We've just gotten ourselves out of the public eye. If we had gone as a group, worst case, we'd have been turned in.
I wish we could have mourned him at his home. It had to happen in the lap of the Sanctus Church of all places. I hear the Parapists typically prefer a more joyful send-off, with singing and celebration.
It's alright. Us soldier kids could never afford to be too picky. Tell knew he couldn't choose where to snuff it. The fact that you were there, Lady Juna, that's enough for us.
Basilio.
Best to leave him be for a while. He's just lost the only family he had.
By the way, have you checked the Farsight mirror? The curse might be...
Unfortunately, it still hasn't lifted. Guess that means it was someone other than Forden after all.
But Forden brazenly admitted that he had been the mastermind. Luis was innocent of that crime, at least.
Someone must have cast it at Forden's command. Unless we can find and kill them in time... Damn it all!
We've more pressing problems at hand, don't we? Now Luis knows the prince is alive. Surely that's far from ideal.
The village is deep in the forest. It's not an easy place to find, even if you're looking. Going to the prince's side could be dangerous. So let's not get ahead of ourselves.
But even if we sought the real culprit, we no longer have any leads to follow.
If I might make a suggestion, perhaps we should visit my sister again. She may have some insight on the Sanctus Church's past, but that's tomorrow's concern. As for tonight, we could all use some time to rest our hearts and minds.
Oh, look at you, kid. You look near dead yourself.
Tell? What?
Seems you made it out in one piece, though.
Are you alive? But back there, you... Don't tell me you pulled some bloody trick. Just like Luis. Bloody hell, Tell. I thought I...
Basilio, sorry. From here on, you're taking the lead.
But why? I can't without you. Tell, I only made it this far because I followed you.
Don't give me that. You're the strong one. Me, I never knew where I was going. Basilio, protect the weak. Swear you'll do it, not for me, but for yourself. If you can do that, I'll always be with you.
Tell...
Don't give me that look. Well, this one's goodbye for now. You ready?
Gonna pull his heart out.
Let's hear it, Basilio. You fight. But why?
O Lodestar, ye grief-racked brother, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Not really a choice. It's back to the starting line. This time I'll lead. Ardell entrusted me with this chance. I've got to show him I've got this.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. Awaken.
See you around, Dell.
What's that guy?
Thank goodness! You're finally awake! You were passed out! Don't scare me like that! Not that I can blame you. After all that's happened...
Sir Basilio, there's magla flowing through him. I think it's the same as our power.
It's you lot. From before.
They want to pay their respects for Fidelio.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Ardell. Funny, innit? Maybe this world's not so bad.
Thanks. The fuck does your moon get so big?
By God, what in the world is that, lads? It struck down Sanctifex Forden right before our eyes. That's supposed to be impossible.
And Luis made sure it was a bloody spectacle, before an audience even. The bastard is making sport of it.
We must devise a plan. Otherwise, even if Luis does not sway our supporters, they may lose faith in the church.
Before all else, we must choose a successor. But they need not share Forden's strength.
I have brought her here.
You requested an audience? Assembled lords?
Rella, we must ask your support. Let me be direct. We would like you to enter the tournament as a formal successor to His Eminence Sanctifex Forden.
This girl? She is your plan?
Have you gone mad? I reject this proposal. If anyone is to succeed His Eminence, it should be me, as his trusted right hand.
See sense. Strength alone means nothing. And without that, you have nothing worthy of the people's loyalty.
Rella, will you not speak? Surely you feel what they ask of you is beyond your station.
Well, that is...
You are wise beyond your years, Rella. Surely you understand. What the lost children need now is not a righteous avenger, but a refuge from their fears. The people would flock to a saint who dwells among her people. Already many would rejoice to see you rule as queen. Rella, will you answer their call?
This is all rather sudden.
Of course, you would have our full support. Naturally, we will make arrangements so that the tournament's next round turns in your favor.
Even so, I am unfit to be queen.
Allow me to clarify. This is not exactly a request. Would you rather have that tyrant Luis become king?
Well...
Hey, sounds like we've got big news. I just heard from the pack of Sanctists. I figured they'd shove someone up to take Forden's place. But where it is, it'll be Saint Rella. Gonna be an announcement tomorrow.
The mourning for Forden's barely started, and they're already lining up his successor. And Rella, at that. Going for popularity over power, it seems.
They're getting careless. Though, thinking about it, maybe it's a smarter choice than it seems.
But, say Saint Rella wins against Luis, becomes proper queen and all gets to do what she wants. Doesn't that tidy this whole thing right up?
No, this can't be her own decision. Just the idea of being queen would put her stomach in knots.
The politicians must be trying to make her their puppet. Perhaps it was an order she could not refuse.
This isn't good. Probably not the best time to talk to her either.
But that's got to mean they're keeping the tournament going, right? Then they'll probably announce the next challenge once Rella's candidacy goes public.
Either way, I don't like it. This is all escalating too fast for my tastes. All the support Forden had campaigned for will likely just go straight to Rella with hardly a dent. If Luis and the Sanctus Church are trying to reclaim the status quo as the two pillars of government, that'll be a tough lead to shake. After all, just lifting the curse isn't going to be enough to restore the prince to the throne.
Indeed. Luis versus Rella. Front-runner and runner-up, with no ties to the royal family between them. Everyone will see plain that popularity's eclipsed royal right. His Highness himself will have to win this battle on the faith of the people, or his claim to the crown will never be acknowledged.
Besides which, Luis now knows that His Highness lives. His whereabouts have not been discovered, but the Kingslayer will take up the hunt.
So many obstacles. What do we do?
We got to focus on the claim.
Well, I know one way to keep a VIP protected. A classic tactic, really. The military does it all the time. We use a body double. You're supposed to be a dead ringer for the prince, yeah?
You mean he pretends to be the prince? That's absurd. You realize it's a capital offense to impersonate royalty?
As long as they don't find out.
I'm in. As long as they don't find out.
You can't just casually drop an "I'm in" on this.
Ardell was right about you being mental. I think we could pull it off, though. The prince has been gone ages. Nobody's in a position to point out differences.
Wait, just think about this. He's elder. The royal family's Clamar and have been for generations. His appearance would be the least of our worries.
If
Well, it's
I
actually
may,
most.
His Highness the Prince lacks the Clamar horns. Some rumors suggested 'twas not some miraculous feature of the prince alone, but a mark of Elden blood. I've heard no confirmation either way myself, but at the very least, 'tis a tale any aristocrat is bound to have heard in passing.
In other words, with an elder claiming the prince's name and a known royal knight to vouchsafe him, we'd have enough plausibility to shake the nobles to their core.
Of course, all this means little, unless our double himself is willing. What say you?
I already said I'm in. Can't back down.
Can't back down now.
Wow. You never do, you know?
Your resolve has been challenged many times over, and never have you strayed. I am humbled once more. I pledge my sword to this gambit.
Good. Then we declare ourselves tomorrow, where this announcement's going to take place. Seems like the optimal place to make sure we're heard.
Right then. Looks like I'll have to give the old girl a polish worthy of a prince. My cue as well. From here on, it's nose to the grindstone until my magnum opus is finished. Can't let the lad be the only one with his life on the line.
Can we talk?
We have no clue what might happen in a situation like this, so once we're done with our preparations in the city, let's focus on tomorrow. But remember, the monks have their eyes on us. Let's keep our shopping to the Blue Sky Bridge area and return to the runner at night. Okay. So. Theory time. Theory time. The reason I thought it was, like, one of the Properus brothers is because, like, just the lore in general. With Properus being, like, experimented on. Zorba was actually on the list. He was on the list. Wasn't that high on the list, but he was indeed on the list. He would have been, like, my number 3. So, that leaves one more person. The last person on the list is the main character. Why the main character? Number one, the main character can talk, so they're not you. The Seeker, the Seeker, is already pointed out to be the fact that you're some person prior, whatever, right? It's not important. Also, Moore's kinda on the list, but not really. Yeah. Anyways, so that leaves you, the Seeker. You have been in... Hulkenberg doesn't know you. Why don't you think about that? Hulkenberg doesn't know you from the get-go. But you have memories saying you were in the Prince's service since, like, whenever. Okay? Now, it could easily be that you're friends with the Prince sometime way before. But as shown and stated, as of right now, Hulkenberg doesn't know you, right? Everyone curses the Elda, like just flat. They curse the Elda. We have no discussion as to the reason why to that. Not to assume reasons, but it could be a situation where you were experimented on. We know experiments going on throughout the kingdom, and you killed the prince, or tried to kill the prince. You cursed the prince. Mind you, from a storytelling's perspective, it would be around this point. So from a storytelling perspective, it'd be around this point where we start getting hints as far as who the cursor is, right? Not necessarily when we discovered the curse stuff and everything, because obviously Louis was looking into it, right? But Louis also has the same type of book that we have. Where'd we get the book? So, that leads to Missile. Or the protagonist. The protag. Out of all the characters in the party, even over Gallica, he is the most mysterious. We have no idea about his background or any history. Like, think about it like this. Persona 3R. The main character... the game circled around the main character being death, right? Or having death sealed in within him. But in that, we know that both his parents died at some point, and he got sent to the dorm because he didn't have anyone. So that was an obvious go to, because they alluded to it all throughout the game when you saw death meet with you while you slept, right? Let's look at P4R. Or G, whatever. Right? The grand mystery there is, how did we get our powers, right? Like, before the game even starts, we get our powers. We get our powers from the gas station attendant. Like, they try to arguably make it about, like, you know, who's doing the murders and everything, but that's not the real mystery. The real mystery is, how did we get our powers? How did we get here? Because we're the only character that doesn't go through the game facing ourselves. E5R. Again, everything about the main character is laid out in the open. I'm only basing this off of P3 to this game. This is the only one we do not know anything about the main character except that he was friends with the prince. But we don't know where he was in the middle of the prince being cursed. All it takes is one scene. It takes one bath scene to be able to look at the main character's back and see that he was the one that was cut. He's about the height. Oh, I do want to add one thing though, right? I don't know if it's necessarily an Elda thing, but they mentioned the main character could not use an igniter. He cannot use magic. He can situationally use magic now because he has an archetype. Which is funny because that means now he can use igniters. But before he couldn't. So all that adds up. And if the prince isn't Elda, it's even more reason for the main character to have been around him in the first place. Like, who would be the best assassin to kill the prince? A fellow Elda. Like discriminations aside. A fellow Elda and everything. You know, because parents typically want you to grow up. Let me phrase that. Parents that care typically want you to grow up and be around your type of people. If the prince is a type of Elda, main character, easy assassin, he's there. And so then that leaves the other issue. Not issue, but insight on our character. The chromatic eyes. I think it's called chromatic eyes. They might be in relation to the fact that he was used to kill the prince. And then one more thing. I'm not sure. Gallica is an intriguing thing because it sounds like she has some knowledge. Not even some knowledge. She has something about her that says, I don't understand people's morals. That, more than anything else, is also a hint. So it's between the main character and Gallica. So I don't think it's Zorba any longer. I did think it was Zorba initially. Like, I thought he was on the list. But he confirmed he died. Louis confirmed it wasn't him. But the other issue is that Forden doesn't recognize the main character. But Forden knew what happened. Also, Rella also entered the picture as far as being involved too. But I feel like that's just a misdirect. I think Rella knows. I think if we talk to Rella, it'll be like, oh yeah, I know. I'm aware. That's why I was able to tell you this thing was incomplete. But I don't think it's Rella. It's possible it could be Rella. I don't think it's Rella though. I honestly think it's the main character. With Gallica involved somehow. I feel like all of this is kind of like a way to rectify the mistake-ish. But if, like, the game will probably end with us killing ourselves. Because depression. We have blue hair. Like a certain P3R protagonist. Bedelio. He seemed like Louis' right-hand man. But he had a good head on his shoulder. Makes me think, if we met under other circumstances, perhaps we'd share a drink together.
In truth.
Before Basilio awakened his power, I felt the flow of another person's magla, I'm sure of it. This magla is gentle and warm, and enveloped Basilio, didn't seem to emerge with him. To masquerade as His Highness the Prince, it seems so insolent to claim his identity, yet I cannot put my finger on why, but I approve the suggestion, though not without reservation. As the Prince's royal guard, you shall have my protection.
Indeed.
Always knew you, a gutsy one. But to think you had it in you to claim yourself as the Prince. Bravo, old chap. You know, this gauntlet runner was originally commissioned for His Highness' exclusive use. I'll do what I can to make it one worthy of him.
What now?
So that leaves the final archetype. So it's either gonna be like a royal, or it's gonna be something related to death. Like, that's just what it is. It's either gonna be a royal or something related to death. Just fact. At least Basilio's awake now. That's a relief. I thought he'd be a walking shadow, but watching him, I think he's gonna pull through. First Yufa awakens Star Power, now Basilio too. It's surprising, yet at the same time it's not. You all seem to be guided by your star.
Dan?
I'd say I'm feeling as powerful as you lot look. Whatever. I know for sure it was Del who gave it to me. Nothing easy about it, but know that I'm going to be throwing around this power as your ally. I can't afford to mope.
What now?
Someone said that Persona games do a really bad job of like giving you time with characters, and I'm liking to agree. But that's exactly also why I hate when games like overdo it, and they're like, "Oh, we gotta put this boss here," so you utilize all the characters in Final Fantasy VII. I think Remake was mostly fine. If you took out all the forcing of trying to make us do like the additional bosses to make up, like, hey, you want time with these characters, right? Yeah, if it makes sense. What level are you? You're 40. Oh man, Yufa's behind.
I'm getting stronger.
I'm getting stronger.
I can use this.
Damn, you don't even need to get him to 8. You just need to get him to rank 6. Magla. There's the head.
Why, you little...
What's happened?
Bloody sinners? Yeah, I'm a sinner.
What are we to do?
Saint stays the worst for coaches. It's now super worse now.
Looking to sell, are you?
Aha.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm just gonna go to the ship.
For that?
Divine relics.
What are we to do?
Awfully chilly. What's happened?
I'm tired. Something up? Which one? Let's see.
No other gauntlet runners.
I see.
Now that you mention it.
You see?
So as soon as we go to bed here, they're probably going to give us the hint as far as who
Why?
the person is. As soon as we hit the bed, they're probably going to give the hint. Doesn't look very comfortable.
Sure.
Good night.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Hey, looking like we're all set for tomorrow. Gotta admit then, seeing as I've fallen in with you lot, there's something that I want to clear up.
You.
Just tell me this. Are you doing this all to save the Paul Prince? Or are you doing it to save the country? It's the same thing.
I mean... No.
It ain't that simple.
Hey, mate.
If you want to save the country, you're playing a longer game. Got to actually win this race. So if you can't save the prince, you take his place. For good. That means if you win the tournament, you'll take the lie to your grave.
So...
Just saying, you declare yourself prince tomorrow, and everything changes for you forever. You know what you're signing up for. I'm ready.
Ah.
Listen to you. Got guts, that's for sure.
Then...
Oh, I'll tell you something myself.
I'm
not just following you to go with the flow, alright? Order the Vinchtel.
Whatever.
Sure, I'm planning on hammering that bastard Louis to the ground, but I'm doing it for the dream. For a world where your birth don't decide your life. And if I'm gonna tag along, that's the world we're gonna live to see. I know it.
Leave it to me.
So just leave it to me, yeah? I got your back. As long as you're giving this everything you got, so will I. So will I. We got a deal, Captain? Oh, dude.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Look, it's that boy candidate. The one who betrayed Luis or killed him or something.
Oh yeah, that was me.
Hold on. I thought it was Sanctifex Forden who got killed.
Everybody got
It's
killed.
Both, but hard to say what actually happened. Suppose it's true what they say about Elder. Disaster follows them like an ill wind.
Couldn't get a read on what kind of reputation we had before, but it seems worse than I thought.
Once we stand for His Royal Highness the Prince, that will surely change. We have to believe that.
St. Rella is here. The rumors were true.
Thank you all for joining me, even in the midst of this turmoil. I am Rella Cygnus of the Crown Theocracy. The reason I ask that you all gather here today is so that I may formally announce my succession to His Eminence, the late Sanctifex Forden. I know not if I am worthy, but under the teachings of the noblesse, I am determined to become a worthy king, queen of this land.
The saint herself is to be our queen. Now we are safe. Glory to Sanctism.
Allowed to just jump in mid-race like that? Everyone seemed pretty annoyed when Luis did it.
The tournament's winner is not guaranteed the throne. Fairness was never really a factor. Whoever has the skill to exploit the standings will win.
Listen to that roar. I think I underestimated my sister's popularity.
Even from here, I can feel her aura of magic. I suppose that's to be expected if she's the land's best mage healer.
From the looks of it, she's perfectly situated to pick up where Forden left off.
I object. Rella, you have no true experience in the political world. And you would rise to Sanctifex Forden's heights. Be worshipped as he was. I refuse. I have been loyal to God and His Eminence Forden my whole life. I am the only one worthy of his legacy.
Master Godot, truly I do see the truth in your words. However, this is also the will of the Crown Theocracy.
Friends gathered here, do you really believe such a person is fit to be queen? Once the nation has dissolved into chaos, it will be too late. Appoint me as champion of Sanctism, and I will save you all.
Not sure about that. We know your name, but honestly, you don't have much in the way of real accomplishments.
The man has no charisma. If I had to choose,
There
I'd
is.
rather follow Saint Rella in all her glory.
And they say Sanctifex Forden killed the prince, too. If that's true, then I don't know if I'd trust his closest vassal with the throne.
Friends, I...
Is that Luis's gauntlet runner?
As usual, I find you all embroiled in pointless conflict.
What is your business here?
For the sake of those mired in your endless, fruitless squabbles, I have come to propose we give truth to this competition.
What truth?
The people's eyes have been opened. This entire tournament is a self-indulgent travesty of the Sanctus Church's making. First the king, and now you dogs of God. Why do you teach the people lies? You preach that true understanding is mutual and blind to the balance of power. Ignorant, willful or otherwise, to the sin and weakness that your lessons breed. Face the truth. Our world is lawless, and your efforts have done nothing to quell the chaos. It is time we were judged only by our abilities. Victory means nothing unless won by skill, and it is no less true for the throne.
Skill? What skill would you put on display?
I see no more reason to forbid the killing of candidates.
You would have the race decided by violence. And I suppose you believe yourself capable of personally reversing the king's magic.
Please murder him, Louis. Please do it.
Oh, King! You have witnessed our trials, have you not? You have seen a divine relic used to defy your shield and claim lives! The lance rests in my hand. With its power, my victory is assured. But surely you would not see the race decided by such injustice. And neither would I. I will not give voice to the lie that this world is subject to any god's reign. Would you, O great king?
What is his aim? If he has the key to certain victory in his hands, why cast it aside?
Never takes what he doesn't win. That's Luis to the core. He means every word he says. When you're clawing up from the bottom and you hear him talk like that, you can't help but dream. And then you never realize. Only a madman claims lies and contradictions won't exist in their world.
Luis Guillerburn. What manner of life has this man lived to make him such a creature?
He says that, but with that lance, he could kill any candidate he pleases, couldn't he? He killed Sanctifex Forden, and now threatens Saint Rella. No! Your late Majesty, please, speak!
Do not fear, my people. Even should Luis claim all the power he desires, I will not be so easily conquered. Even should our nation dissolve into anarchy, I will always stand to defend you.
Sister.
I expected little else of Forden's loyal pet. It seems there is more to the saint than vapid, empty benevolence. Come, O king! There can be no more doubt. The masses desire a truly fair battle. One waged without your shackles.
Be this thy course. Thou wouldst rule by strength alone.
Oh, there's my head.
He's talking!
Like when he first rose. I killed Forden, yet has my standing fallen at all? Surely you would know. This petty race limps forward, while the land is further flooded with anxiety and monsters. You have left us an age of strife. You are powerless to stop it. And in your place, fool king, I will restore the balance and right this land's wrongs!
So be it. They who remain seeketh a clash without hindrance. Very well. Now and hereafter, my magic shall no longer protect thee. Face this as a trial renewed. If ye would be a true king, then I bid thee prevail.
You see that light just now?
The magla flow surrounding the candidates has disappeared. The protection of the magic is no more.
Then this lance of dragons is no more than an antique spear. Children lost in Sanctism's shadow, the fog of deception has finally cleared. There is no God. Think hard on your salvation, and whether you'll find it in prayer.
No. He would even deny us our prayer? It's true. His Majesty has broken the spell. If it has come to this.
You know it was not I who laid the prince low. Which means that if you oppose me still, it is for the throne, and nothing more. I can finally face the real you. A near-death invalid has no place upon the throne. The mere suggestion is ludicrous. You do well to follow the king's example and abandon the folly of your ideals.
To cast aside all we've fought for would accomplish nothing. We too strive for a vision. Luis, you will never take the throne. The rightful heir stands before you. look upon our candidate and know his true claim. He is the legitimate son of his late Majesty King Hithlodius V, last heir to the throne of Uchronia. His Highness, the Prince himself, has risen to vanquish evil. For his people, he defies the pain and suffering of the curse he endured.
His Highness the Prince? What? That's a lie. His Highness? He has already passed.
His Highness the Prince. They're mad, the lot of them. That boy's an elder.
Indeed he is. 'Tis the very proof you seek. Anyone who truly knows His Highness himself will see what this means. Indeed. There is no denying it.
Rella!
Sister?
I saw for myself when I personally treated His Highness. They'd warned me against revealing it to the public, but the time for discretion is past.
Takes us one person to validate
His
it.
Highness the Prince has Elden blood coursing through his veins. His Majesty told me that the boy's birth mother was an elder woman.
The Prince was an elder?
Enough of this absurdity.
You! The Prince! A bold gambit to reveal yourself before both Rella and I. Indeed, I have no retort. After all, he's been dead so long. Nobody could say otherwise.
Oh my God.
Fine then. So be it. This marks the true battle between those who would fight for the throne. Wouldn't you say, Your Highness? Face your unworthy ideals and come to terms. I shall await at the royal capital to meet the one left standing.
It's always gonna lead to this. Hey!
Rella, Forden's legacy is rightfully mine. It won't be long before this conflict turns violent. Do you really think you have what it takes to fend off Luis?
You were head of the guards and you failed to protect Santifex Forden. You want to talk? Please step down.
She's right. She's
And
so
you
right.
think yourself my better, do you? If it's a contest of strength you want, we can settle that right here. My magic. Nothing's happening. What's going on?
Please, do not cause further distress to the devout. I ask once more, stand down.
Did you see that? Those were thorned vines. But that's... Sister.
Children of God, I know the burdens you bear. I see the fear and anxiety that weighs heavy upon you. But rest at ease, my beloved citizens. Sanctism is and shall ever be your fortress. Know that I will protect all of you. Pray with me now. Closure.
She's gonna walk away. Did she disable everyone's
Saint Rella
magic?
can even heal our country. As long as we believe in her, we shall know peace.
Saint Rella, closure.
Be careful. I sense Magla. There's something beyond rhetoric in her words. There's definitely magic there.
Rhetoric?
Sister! What have you done to everyone?
I'm lifting their fears and anxieties. I can take yours too. With enough devotion, you can lock your anxieties away and they shall never trouble you again. Sanctifex Forden saw Sanctism as only a tool. A means to exploit the people, abuse his authority, and mask injustice as piety. And yet, even then, Did this twisted form of sanctism save no unfortunate souls? What makes salvation true? Luis claims that there is no God. That true equality is only earned in pitiless competition. Are the believers fools to fear his words?
Saint Rella.
I will save the people of this land in the truest sense. They shall live with no worries, no anxieties. Now and forevermore.
But through magic? You forced the fears out of their very hearts. 'Tis no salvation to strip them of free thought.
Perhaps not. But this country has bled them of it for too long. Besides, what makes you any more fit to speak of rightness? You claim he is the prince. The real prince is surely at death's door, isn't he? After all, your efforts did nothing to lift the curse. I've told you before. The prince's curse was crafted to perpetually draw upon the caster's magic. I know he suffers, because I yet live.
Wait. Surely you can't mean... No. You healed His Highness. It was only by virtue of your presence that he survived that night.
Oh, was I not clear enough? Allow me to clarify. On that night, it was my back that your blade carved across.
This isn't good. There's magic flooding this place.
Keen senses indeed, to be capable of seeing all this.
No! Why? Sister, you can't have! You were only 12 summers old then.
I was. And Luis was only a boy. All the better for any witnesses to suspect him of the crime. Yet I was interrupted in casting. What would have been a fatal curse became something unorthodox and incomplete. A spell with no formula. Even I could not dispel it. All you can do now is kill the caster. As heiress to the Sanctus Church's legacy, I will never hand over the royal scepter. Not to Luis, nor to you. Juna, I will await you amidst our dearest memories. Find me where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried. A place I'm sure you know well.
Isn't that a...
Halt! I will not let you escape. You've ruined everything. The church, my authority, everything. You will never leave this city alive. I am Guido, of the warrior monks, and in God's name, I condemn thee!
What?
They're calling in the cavalry! We've got incoming runners, plural! We need to get out of here!
Plural!
Norris, swiftly!
Lost it, I know! Who put this cliff here?
What about the teleportation? That takes time we don't have!
We've got nowhere to go but up into the sky.
So we do. Then, that's what we'll do. We fly!
Wait, you're saying...
I finished preparations long ago. Our aim was something I had in surplus.
Then?
But if it fails, it's curtains for us. We all die here. You hear me?
I trust you.
We're dead if we don't move either way. I agree. He speaks true.
Just take us up already. We've all flown before, right? Except me.
Norris! Is this not your dream? Then bring it to life! Here and now!
I'll do it. I'll take you with me. Beyond the sky!
What the?
Going down!
Yet. trust your technology near us.
It's time. Possible. It can fly.
Yeah! We're flying like a bally bird with wings and all. Did you not see that? How'd you like that?
My ears are popping.
This will take some getting used to.
Take that, world! I've really done it! Look at her! That's my sky honor!
After that drop, I thought we'd die even if we didn't crash. Now that we're past the worst of it, it's actually smoother than I thought.
A bit of faith, my dear.
You're telling me that tiny patch is the city? It's like a child's toy. Seeing it like this, it's easy to imagine the people as little dots, huddling together in fear.
Phew, that was terrifying. I'm just glad it flew okay. Don't you think?
I knew it'd work.
I always knew Nurse could make it work.
Only because you're as bold and big-headed as I am, what? Really, old boy, I'd not be here without you to give me the push I needed. Thank you.
So, about our next move.
We must pursue Rella as soon as possible. His Highness is running out of time.
Where did she say she was going? Where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried?
My guess is the Mage Academy, or what remains of the place. Nobody goes near it now. I was a student there myself once.
You don't say. No wonder you're so knowledgeable about magic.
For a dropout, I suppose.
The Royal Mage Academy, then. 'Twas known as the finest school in the kingdom for magic research.
Lady Juna, I've got to ask. What was St. Rella like back in your school days? The way she was acting earlier, all cold? That the real hair?
No! It can't be. I don't want it to be. Maybe I just never knew the real her. That was the first I've ever seen her like that myself. I keep thinking, if she'd just quietly taken over for Forden, we could have helped each other out. Even if she inherits the Sanctifex's authority, she's nothing like Forden. She'd never want to hurt anyone. That's not her. I thought she wasn't like that. Now she's saying she was part of this conspiracy? She attacked the prince? No, it doesn't make any sense.
Then we've got to get to her fast as we can. We know where she is, yeah? You just gotta tell her everything you just told us.
That would be prudent, yes. But Captain, a reef for your thoughts, lad. If she is truly the culprit, then the curse will persist so long as she lives. This means we will have to kill her. Are you up to the task?
Alright. More theorizing time, because whatever. So, I raised that the main character was the real person that killed the prince. It was wrong. But I also stated that it was really possible to be Rella too, because she knew about the magic. Like, she understood that was incomplete. All that said, the main character cannot use magic. The curse makes it so you can't use magic. We're having the main character be propped up as the prince. The main character is involved with the prince and the magic in some form or fashion. He may actually be the prince. He might be the prince's twin. And then you have like the sketch outline of him here to the right, where he like, I mean it's a sketch outline, I get it, but it's possible it could be alluding to the fact of white hair, like the prince. So, it's just some thoughts. I'm prepared.
Yes. I'm prepared for that.
Juna, would you prefer to stay behind?
I can't afford to. If at the last minute I can't face it, then you can leave me where I stand. I'm prepared enough for that.
Lady Juna.
What's the matter? It's plain to see something's bothering you.
Oh, no. It's nothing specific. It's just that something's felt wrong somehow, ever since I sensed the Saint Smuggler. I'm sorry, it's hard to explain. Please pay me no mind.
Oh my god, I just had another thought. Okay. If the caster was the main character, as I originally stated and everything, it would make sense they couldn't use magic, because, as she stated, the magic is incomplete and it continuously consumes the caster's magic. The main character, while not having any thoughts of what it is and everything, would not be able to use the magic. Now, St. Rella said that it was her back with a slash and everything. The issue is, there's feathers on her back, so we can't really see it. And from what we see, it doesn't look like she got cut in the back. Like, nothing implicates the cut. So I still keep my idea that the main character could have been involved somehow, just because he can't use magic. The main character is involved somewhere in this, in relation to the prince. He's either the person that casts the magic on the prince, and so he's gonna have to die to save the prince. Which I'm pretty sure they probably have like three or four endings for this, like, you know, similar like normal Persona stuff, which main character sacrifices himself to bring back the prince. Or, as Basilio suggested and everything, you take up the mantle as prince, and you atone, and you lead the country down the righteous path. Do I know the right answer to all this yet? I mean, we're not there yet, but yeah. But those are my thoughts. If we go and kill Rella, and she doesn't wake up, this is going to be the thing that tells everything. Just factually. But it was like I said, like, after that night, it was going to be revealed somewhere as far as the connection. And so, yeah, it may have been Rella casted the spell on both the main character and the prince, and it's connected to the main character being connected like that. It may have been that, in actuality, you're trying to find a way to dispel the spell. Like, the main person who sent us on this quest and everything didn't want us to die, and they sent us on this quest for the spell to see how to dispel it, to save ourselves. But we'll see. Rella will be waiting for us when we land. I never want it to come to this, but be ready for a fight.
All right then.
Game literally saying, man, I hope you bought equipment, and I'm just like, oops. Oops. Still can't believe my own sister was behind the prince's attempted murder. I knew she was hiding something, but this... Oh, alright. I'm prepared to face my sister. We head to the Mage Academy. Maybe not now. Rella said the graveyard sanctus some sins. Speaking of the Mage Academy, as I believe you know, Forden abolished it, claiming it was doing dangerous research. Though abolished is rather a nice word than they deserve. It's more like he flexed the state and monk armies to all but raise the place. I heard rumors it didn't go down peacefully. His Majesty himself sponsored its construction, but in the end even that frayed and all its works, its books, were banned by the church. I imagine the church saw it as a threat. We couldn't have people studying the history of magic and the origins of Magicanites. The land where they destroyed the truth to protect the lies is meant to be the sin of sanctism.
I see.
I struggled to believe it, that Rella of all people might have had a hand in the prince's fall. Still, I have to hold on to hope that some mistake or some mistake, for Yuna's sake.
Damn it all.
I think it was not Louise, but Rella who escaped my blade that fateful day. Should Rella truly be the one who cast the curse, there is but a singular course available to us. When Louise appeared, we all looked to His Majesty in the sky. Did you notice anything different? The Sanctifex face was no longer present in his right eye. Louise is in first place, and even though she never formally announced her candidacy, Rella's in second. Since many Sanctus wish for her to succeed the throne, it's hard to recounsel how someone so adored could have such terrifying magla, much less curse the prince. Strange that is to say, I'm worried about her. I think we should pursue her before it's too late.
What now?
Man, I wish I remembered the discount. I mean, I can always reload when it comes back to it. I'm gonna assume this is the end of the game.
No way.
Truth is, I'm still struggling to believe that Lady Rella's the one who tried to assassinate the prince. She wouldn't hurt a soul. And back there was a cold in her eyes, and it chilled me to the bone. What's the truth here? And see, that's the other thing. No one believes that Rella could have done it.
Check the map. Let's aim for the Royal Academy ruins.
Even if she has the knowledge, no one thinks that she could have done it.
These are the Royal Academy ruins, huh? Rella's waiting for us there. Let's hurry.
The Cinder...
here.
Bitch. The Cinderella.
Oh, nice.
It was worth a shot.
This place here.
Here.
Let's go.
Tally-ho then.
Let's be off.
I say, already seem preposterous on the map, but they really built this old academy as deep in the mountains as they could shove it.
Amazing. It's all so beautiful. But for some reason, I can't stop shaking.
It's what they call too sodden cold. Ugh, I wasn't made for chill like this.
The wintry peaks of Montario are harsh. The first snowfall is bound to make it even harder to reach the base from our position.
Why build the blasted thing here of all places?
I don't know much about it myself, but I have heard rumors that there's a dragon among these mountains.
A dragon? You mean like our dragon god?
You saw how the dragon god turned into immaterial magla to be absorbed by the lance, right? Dragons may look like monsters, but they're not true flesh and blood creatures. They're testaments to a lost world. That's why the Academy's here, I heard. To study them. But of course, that's all in the past now.
Why is Rella with the Sanctus Church, anyway? If they tore apart a place she held dear, you'd think she'd carry some kind of grudge against them.
Tis not unlike my own plight, I feel. One might call it a family curse.
My family, the Cygnus family, holds great esteem, to the church especially. We've held high sanctified titles for generations, and as eldest child, Rella can't reject them.
How did all that obligation weigh on her? Was she so determined to uphold it that she'd kill at their command?
She wouldn't. We better hear it from her.
I feel it. I can sense an aura of Magla all the way from here. There's a strong disturbance like I've never felt before.
Gotta be here. Here we go. We're finally closing in.
The Royal Mage Academy ruins. The once proud school's dignity is long stripped by frigid wind, its frozen spires piercing the wintry clouds. The Gauntlet Runner lands at the foot of the mountains, blemishing the pristine snow with fresh tracks. In silent certainty, they know Rella awaits them, the weathered corpse of a scholar's home at her back.
So that's the former Mage Academy.
I've been waiting for you. Little more needs to be said. We are here to save His Highness. And to do that...
Sister! At least tell me, why did you have a hand in the assassination? Did I ever really know you?
How like you to be self-centered even now, Juna. In the end, you're no daughter of House Cygnus. You're an orphan. Another acquisition of House Cygnus, picked up on a whim. A tokenized game piece on their board to illustrate their noble contributions to society.
She's acting like this because she doesn't want to be involved in this, and she wants to make it easier for her sister to kill her.
You thought you and I were close? You believed you understood your big sister?
I see. I understand now, Rella. You're right. And I was wrong. I am Giovanni Cygnus, and my life is my own. So is my heart. I've always believed in you, and I'm not going to stop now. You would never kill someone just because Forden asked you to. Never!
What are you saying? Forden lies dead, yet the curse is unbroken. Is that not proof enough? Can you deny it, Your Highness?
You had your reasons, I assume?
I honestly can't see it either. Anyone aiming to kill a royal is risking their life for a cause. But what would a 12-year-old girl be willing to die for?
If Saint Rella's willing to die for something, no mistake, it'd be you, Lady Juna.
Huh? For me? Why?
Delusions.
Sister. What? You were protecting me. From what?
Even if that's all true, why did you bother summoning us here? The King's Rock marks you at second place. All the Sanctus faithful have put their trust in you, even after the death of the Santafex shook their hearts. Had you only gone into hiding to prepare for the battle against Luis, no one, not even us, would have been able to get to you. Yet...
You want to know why I've summoned you here? A question burns in me, and I will have my answer. Whoever defeats Luis will surely win the throne. But can you save those who remain of the Sanctist flock? The weak, whom Luis would see culled? This world already rejects many for their weakness. With nowhere to turn, they seek comfort in faith. If you would sacrifice them for freedom, you're no better than Luis.
I intend to look after them.
Well, words alone prove nothing. To be king is to wield strength, even to save the foolish and the abandoned. Whoever you really are,
Until I know you can be a true king, I refuse to die.
Such an aura. This must be...
Yes. Behold a divine relic. Once wielded in war, and then sealed in the Frostlands. A weapon of draconic command, just like the lance of your islands. Dragons are manifested avatars of mortal fear. Fear of nature. Fear of the untamed. That is the source of their power. If you would be king, show me you can conquer it.
Oh.
Sogne, dragon god of the Ice Valley. Show me now the power that ended the ancient world.
Oh, we're in peril.
If you would make this a country where it is no sin to be weak or ignorant, you need strength to shape it. Let us prove that strength here.
Rella!
Then let's go. If you're gonna put your life on the line for this, then it's only right we do the same.
Come, Sogne of the Ice Valley. Come, O Pillar of the 5 Chromatic Dragons, harbingers of earthly war. Heed my call, and unleash your fury once again before us!
We've got no choice! Let's fight back, everyone!
Soul Hacker!
That got me shit?
Why, hello there.
You claim such power.
I'll get some distance.
Then I
Time
will
for some
test
close
it.
combat.
Maybe I should have like.
Forth, Royal Soul! Hold on. Here.
You hit their weakness!
I shall fight as the noble I am.
We've got no choice! Let's fight back, everyone!
Take it! The freedom of a wanderer.
Let's heat this place up! We've got no choice!
You
Let's fight
claim
back,
such power, then I will test it.
We've got
Falling
no
back.
choice!
By this power.
Fight back, everyone!
Let's stay calm.
We've got no choice!
Let's try this. The freedom of a wanderer.
We've got no choice! Let's fight back, everyone!
Take it! It's okay. We can do this.
We've got no choice! Let's fight back, everyone!
Take it!
You claim such power, then I will test it.
We've got no choice! Let's fight back,
Take it.
everyone!
Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
We've got no choice! Let's fight!
Sorry, your guard.
Why, hello there!
I'll
Are
get
you
some distance.
strong enough
Soul
to
Hacker.
protect the weak?
Burn!
You hit their weakness! That's your opening,
Sogne,
Captain!
show them strength.
I call upon royal power within! No, not that. Give me your aid! Not the right move. Samurai! I'll cut you down!
This, I pray you're ready. The situation... I ask for your aid.
Heed me! You
With
missed!
luck.
What?
Come on, focus!
Cold.
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
So cold.
Vulcanbird's frozen! She can't strike at full power!
Come! Not to say for granted. Paladin!
His attack will do much less
waiting.
damage! Captain's frozen!
It's
His attacks
freezing.
are gonna be a lot weaker!
Take it!
Thank you.
My thanks.
I am grateful.
You claim
forth,
such
Royal
power,
Soul.
then I
Fire!
will test it.
Nothing?
It
It didn't affect them!
Oh, right.
Allow me. It comes to this.
They're totally fireproof! We better use something
I shall
else.
vanquish evil. Take that!
I shall
They're
do my
immune to
best.
light! Careful,
Take my
everyone!
fullest power.
It is your turn! Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
Allies, together!
Not this skill.
Let us fight
As one. Paladin! Is that all?
Sogne, show them strength.
Soul Hacker! Wind!
Think this shit matters to me?
Wind isn't working! Try hitting them with something else.
Amnesty Talisman.
Let's try this.
You
They're
claim
totally
such power.
fireproof.
Then
We
I
better
will
use
test
something
it.
else.
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength. We have provisions.
I owe you.
I'm obliged.
But
Paladin! I stand waiting.
Sogne,
Let's go!
show them strength.
Scour!
Trivial. Keep us down! Someone
my
help her!
fate.
Take this!
Yupa's down! We gotta help her!
Here!
I rejoin the
Captain's
fray.
frozen! His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker. They're immune to light. Careful, everyone!
This should help.
I knew you'd help.
Helpful as ever.
Trust me.
Scroll's
By the
frozen.
sworn oath of
His
knighthood.
attacks will do much less damage.
From our
My
provisions,
thanks.
it comes to this.
Oh, it's really hurting! Can someone help her?
Take this!
Yupa's down!
Want to
Someone
die.
help her! Captain's hurt bad! Let's get him some healing!
Gotta rethink.
Wind isn't working! Try hitting them with something else. We've got no choice!
Soul Hacker!
Fight back, everyone!
Burn!
You hit their weakness!
Soul
That's your
Hacker!
opening, Captain!
Fire!
I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down.
Even take my fullest power. Come forth now.
Yeah! Yupa hit their
You
weakness!
claim such power.
Oh,
Then I
power
will
of
test
heroes!
it.
Not this skill. Paladin! Strike me if you dare!
Left to the rear guard. Come forth, Royal Soul! I
I won't hold back! Burn!
It's samurai! Hack and slash!
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
Strength is fading.
Hulkenberg! You've got several ailments slowing you down!
I shall use this.
Thanks.
My thanks.
Trust me. Observe the enemy.
Electricity's no good against them.
To the rear guard!
We gotta do something about
Moving
all
to the
those
front.
ailments. Watch yourself.
Damn.
Paladin! Behold! We stand together!
I'm counting on you.
Hulkenberg's ploy exposed
Are you
and
strong
neutralized.
enough to protect
Is
the
there
weak?
another way? Let's work together! I won't hold back! Scour!
It comes to this.
Oh, it's really hurting. Can someone help her? Yuba's down. Someone help her. Hulkenberg's down. Get her back up. Come on, not like this. Someone help, please.
Here!
My spirit is
Yuba's down.
unbroken.
You claim
We
such
gotta help her.
power. Then I will test it.
I rejoin the fray.
Take this!
I feel so heavy.
It comes to this.
That's not good.
The captain's on his last legs. Someone get him healed up.
If you would,
My
please.
turn.
Stroll's frozen. His attacks will do much less damage.
I wonder.
They're immune to light. Careful, everyone.
This will be.
I owe you.
Stroll,
Let's make an end of
got
it.
you with multiple ailments.
No.
Let's try this. Who should I be? Let's split the bets. Tell wouldn't do this. You better be ready. Hold on, you could take him.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down,
Lend me
Captain.
your strength. comes! Raw with royal might!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Here.
Frozen?
It comes to this. Chill.
Hulkenberg's frozen.
Give me your aid!
Target full power.
Something else. Could do with this.
I owe you one.
Hulkenberg!
Sogne.
You've got
I
so
love
much
this
slowing
path.
you down.
Motherfuck.
Never mind. Here you go.
I'm obliged. I stand ready. Paladin! Are you all right?
I knew you'd help.
Helpful as ever.
That helped us out.
Stroll,
The freedom
they
of a
got you
wanderer.
with multiple ailments.
Soul Hacker! Wind!
It comes to this. Chill. It comes to this.
Hulkenberg's
Moving to the
frozen.
rear, closing the
You can't
distance.
strike at full power.
This should work.
Trust me.
Are you strong enough
Follow
to
my
protect the
lead.
weak?
Hold nothing back!
You're out of here.
Julio left him wide open. Let's
Sogne,
hit that new weakness.
show them strength.
From our provisions!
Bitch.
It comes to this.
What is this? My strength.
Stroll, they got you with multiple ailments.
This should work.
My thanks.
Thank you.
I owe you one.
The freedom of a wand. I'm counting on you.
Basilio's
Are
been
you
hit with
strong
some kind
enough
of
to
status
protect the
ailment.
weak?
No, a bunch of them.
Let's try this.
Thanks.
I'm obliged.
Thanks.
Sogne, show them strength.
Strike true!
What happens next ain't my problem.
Right in their weak spot. Beat
You
him down,
claim such
Basilio.
power.
Justice prevail!
Then I will test it.
Healing us!
I knew you'd help.
Helpful as ever.
That helped us out.
Let's stay calm. Let's try this.
Take this! It comes to this.
I call upon royal power within. Not now.
This doesn't work. We need a
I
different
shall
approach.
vanquish evil. Let me rethink this. Go for it.
Okay. Right, let's make this fun.
Go!
Julio left him wide open.
Are you
Let's hit
strong
that new
enough to
weakness.
protect the weak?
To you!
The freedom of a wanderer. Scour!
What the fuck, bro?
Oh, still badly wounded. Someone heal her. Take this.
This is it, eh?
Down. Someone get her fighting. Hulkenberg's down. Get her back up. Everyone okay?
I can't give up now.
Try to heal up.
Not like
down.
this.
Someone help him
It
back
comes
up.
to this.
Whenever you guys miss and it's something exceedingly dumb, I swear to God, I want to beat the shit out of everyone.
This should work.
I'll pay you back double.
Badly wounded.
Frozen.
Anyone heal him? Take this. Cecilio's down.
Yeah, I figured.
Get him up and fighting.
My best wasn't enough.
This is bullshit. It wasn't even a proper loss. Fuck you, asshole. Retry this battle, bitch. No, retry the fucking battle.
Got no choice. Let's fight back, everyone.
Come forth, royal soul. Maybe not. Falling back. I won't hold back. Burn!
You hit their weakness.
The
That's
freedom
your
of a...
opening,
Let's
Captain.
go. Fire!
Are you prepared?
I shall summon her.
It is your turn. Yeah. Yuffie hit their weakness.
Is everyone all right? With blade in hand. This won't be hold. We stand together. No, not this. Come! I crush you!
You claim
Come
such
forth,
power.
royal soul.
Then I will test
Burn!
it. Are you strong enough to protect
Fire!
the weak? Sogne, show them strength.
I call the lightning.
Cole, you gotta aim better than that.
My guy, what the literal actual fuck, bro? Why are you fucking missing?
Hulkenberg's broke.
You guys are a bunch of...
To the rear guard.
Right back,
Mm.
everyone.
Fire!
You hit their weakness.
Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
Are you prepared?
Even
I
my
swear to God, if
strength, I
this
can do
bullshit
this.
fucking misses
Come
again.
forth now.
Yeah. Yuffie hit their
I
weakness.
step. Oh, power of heroes!
Let's go. Vitus power.
No holding back.
Show them strength. Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
Yuffie's down. Someone
My
help her.
fate.
It comes to this.
Yuffie's down. We've got no choice.
To the rear guard.
Fight back,
I won't hold
everyone.
back.
You hit their weakness.
Sogne,
Opening,
show
Captain.
them strength.
No holding back.
This is the path summoner. Come forth now.
Yeah. Yuffie hit their
I've
weakness.
sworn oath of knighthood. No sense in waste. Oh, power of heroes! Not now. Just the thing.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I owe you.
Come forth, royal soul. I
You
won't
claim
hold back.
such power. Then I will test it.
I call the lightning.
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
I like how they still managed to
They're
fuck
immune
that
to
up.
light. Careful, everyone.
Here I go. Not this tactic.
If you would, please.
Okay, I'll take care of this.
Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
Let us fight as one. Perhaps not this. Paladin! I stand waiting.
The freedom of a wanderer.
Soul Hacker!
Let me help.
My thanks.
I'm obliged.
Thanks.
The freedom of a want. The next one's yours.
Samurai! Not now. Give me your aid!
Here it comes!
It comes to this.
So cold. Frozen.
Basilio's frozen over. He can't hit as hard as he usually does.
These are fucking cunts and a half, dude. I swear to God.
We could sell this for a high price. All right.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
We knew you'd help.
Sogne, show them strength.
Healing us.
Thanks.
I owe you.
That helped us out.
I will fight with pride. Soul Hacker! Scour!
You claim such
I'm
power.
counting on you.
Then I will
No
test
holding
it.
back! Hack and slash!
It comes to this.
Fucking hate this.
Take this.
This is it, eh?
Someone get him up and fight him! Basilio got the
You are the actual definition of a cunt.
Falling back.
fight back, everyone!
Like, that is fucking amazing to me.
Fire!
You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain!
Sogne, show them strength.
Could do with this.
That helped.
Thank you.
I'm obliged.
Take my fullest power.
It is your turn! Yeah! Yuffie hit their
You
weakness!
claim
With
such
blade in
power.
hand.
Then I will test it.
I stand waiting.
Are you
By the
strong
power.
enough to protect the weak?
Burn!
You
won't hold
claim
back.
such power. Then I will test it.
I can't afford to hold back. This calls for one of these.
I am grateful.
Trust me.
My strength.
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
Oh, cold.
It comes to this.
Stroll's frozen! His attacks will do
I was
much
gonna
less
say I
damage.
can't swap her out. Fucking knew it. This is fucking jackassery. I swear to
Got
God.
no choice!
To the rear guard. Let's
Fight
go!
back, everyone!
Burn!
You hit their weakness!
You
By the
claim
power.
such power.
No.
Then I will test it.
We've got
To
no
the rear
choice!
guard. Let's go!
Fight back, everyone!
Let me help.
I am grateful.
I owe you.
I'm obliged.
By this power.
You hit their weakness! That's your
I
opening,
shall
Captain!
vanquish
Enough
evil.
to protect the weak.
Perhaps not. This should work.
That helped.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sogne,
Summoner.
show
It
them
is your
strength.
turn! Yeah! Yuffie hit their weakness!
Observe the Paladin! Is that all?
Soul Hacker! Come forth, Royal Soul!
Underestimate
underestimate a dragon at your peril.
Let us switch.
Okay, I'll take care of this.
Are you strong enough to protect the
bloody
weak?
time.
Tis yours.
Julio left him wide open. Let's
Sogne,
hit that new weakness.
show them strength.
Let justice prevail.
You claim
Let's
such
go.
power, then I will test it.
Maybe not. This'll do.
Helpful as ever.
I'm obliged.
I owe you one.
It comes to this.
My strength.
Take this!
Julio's looking pretty rough. Don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Bro, why do you have anxiety?
Julio's about to collapse.
Samurai!
Get him healed
Let
up.
me rethink this. Here!
Thanks.
Trust me.
That helped us out.
The captain's
I
anxiety is
won't. I
overwhelming
love
him.
this
We
pass.
can't let him get hit.
Strike true.
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio.
I like how that got reduced down to just.
Blade in hand. Strike me if you dare.
Maybe we can't do this.
Stop being a bitch.
Let's try this. The freedom of a wanderer. Here.
My thanks.
I'm obliged.
Thanks.
It comes to this. It comes to this.
Let's try this.
Who should I be?
Follow my lead.
Tis yours. Is everyone
Oh,
all
I
right?
didn't mean to do that.
Come! I stand waiting.
Oh man.
That's not good.
It comes to this.
Julio's pretty rough. Don't push yourself too hard, okay?
I hate this so much. I swear to God.
Take it.
I owe you one.
Basilio's about to collapse.
It's
Get
freezing.
him healed up.
We're looking good here.
Stroll's
Frozen after
His
death.
attacks will do much less damage.
Could do with this.
The captain's
I won't
frozen.
die. I love
His
this
attacks are gonna
pass.
be a lot weaker.
Something else?
Can't do that because fuck, dude. That's like the entire turn.
This one.
My entire turn doing fucking control damage.
Strong enough to protect the weak.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking salty.
This should help.
Thanks.
Thanks.
It comes to this.
Cold.
Take this.
Only a flesh wound.
Captain's frozen. His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Captain's frozen. Shit's so fucking
Do I need to
annoying.
use it?
We've got no choice. Let's Fight back, everyone!
It isn't even like it's hard.
To the rear guard.
Burn! You hit their weakness!
Right as
your
power.
opening, Captain!
Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
No, you're strong, you're weak.
Let's trade places.
Oh, I didn't. I wanted to see what I would get, but okay. We're doing this, I guess.
Yuffie hit their
By the
weakness!
sworn oath of night. With blade in hand! Strike me if you dare!
I will fight with pride. Wind!
You claim such power, then I will test it. Trivial. Allow me.
What is this? I feel so heavy.
Yuffie, we gotta do something
Follow
about all
my
those
lead.
ailments! Watch yourself!
Hold nothing back!
Hey,
Bastards!
focus up, Basilio!
I have so many. My neighbor in Christ.
My strength!
I am not understanding how you guys are constantly missing. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yuffie's down! We've got no
Falling
choice.
back. Let's go.
Fight back,
Fire.
everyone!
Soul Hacker.
You hit their weakness! That's your opening,
I shall
Captain!
fight as the noble I am. The rest is
My
yours.
turn.
Even my strength will be.
For victory!
I pray you're ready.
Yeah! Yuffie hit their weakness!
Are you strong enough to protect the
Strike
weak?
me if you dare!
I will fight. I won't hold back. Maybe not. Soul Hacker. Burn! I'm all prepared.
Show them our might!
Allow me.
Why? Why? Why the fuck, bro? Are you bitches fucking seriously?
Yuffie's down! We've got no choice!
It's like every chance they can give me a disability, they're like, yeah, I got you, fam.
Captain!
We're gonna disable the fuck out of you.
I won't hold back. Burn!
Now, what's the play?
Like, it's to the point this shit isn't even fun.
Let's trade places.
Okay, I'll take care of this.
Sogne, show them strength.
I can do this. Come forth now.
Yeah! Yuffie hit their weakness!
With blade in hand!
I will fight. Fire! We'll
You
do this
claim
together.
such power, then I will test it.
Hold nothing back!
Like, I'm not understanding how people are fucking missing shit.
Trivial.
Allow me.
It's really hurting! Can someone help her?
This is
Yuffie's hurt
bullshit.
bad.
I love
Get her
this
to healing.
path.
Go!
Basilio left him wide open!
I cannot
Let's
fall
hit
yet.
that new weakness!
Yeah, we're getting you out of there, babe.
Let us switch.
About time.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Paladin! Is that all?
Sogne, show them strength.
Let's try this.
I'm obliged.
That helped us out.
My thanks.
It comes to this.
Why are you guys getting critted?
Show them our might!
Right in their weak spot.
In the name of justice!
Motherfucker, how did you... Why?
Let's do this! Not the right move. After me! I shall vanquish evil!
You know how fucking amazing that is? Not even a single one. You just said, nah, I'm good.
No, not this.
Too bad or fucking lame.
I owe you one.
Don't rush this.
Decipher ground! Moving to the front! To the rear guard! Allies, together! Oh, power of heroes!
The freedom of a wanderer. This should work.
Thank you.
That helped us out.
Helpful as ever.
It's okay. We can do this. This'll do.
Can we?
Trust me.
I owe you one.
My thanks.
It's gonna start with a fucking roar.
Take this! Take this!
I love this pass.
Strike true!
Julio left him wide open.
Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
Not now. All yours.
Sogne, show them strength.
Strike me if you dare!
I will fight with pride. Take it.
Thank you.
Thanks. Helpful as ever.
Fast, Basilio! Nice dodge!
Follow my lead. Dell wouldn't do this.
Wind isn't working! Try hitting them with something else.
About bloody time.
Did I not hit you with this?
Show them our might!
Julio left him wide open.
You
Let's hit
claim
that new
such
weakness.
power,
They're
then I
weak to
will
strike
test
attacks.
it.
Smash him up!
Let's do this! You first.
Sogne,
Let justice
show them
prevail!
strength.
The freedom of a wanderer. Let's try this.
What's needed?
I owe you one.
Take this!
I missed! Nice one, Captain!
Please end your turn.
Let's split the beds.
Strike true!
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Right in their weak spot.
Yeah, just 2 is fine.
Are you prepared? Let's get on with it!
Got it, boss.
Let's do this!
Samurai.
They die hard!
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Behold! We stand together!
Let's do this!
Roar with royal might!
This ended up in a miss, I swear to God.
There truly is a gulf between us. You are more the warrior than I, as expected. So be it. What I lack in experience, I shall give with my life.
What?
Sister! Sogne, I give unto you all that I am!
Don't do that.
She gave the last of her magic to the dragon? Why go that far?
Why go that far? Bitch, why go that far?
Frozen.
It is not that serious.
Stroll's frozen. His attacks will do much less damage.
Take it.
I'm obliged.
Thanks. I owe you.
Captain's frozen.
It's
His
freezing.
attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Here.
Thank you.
That helped us out.
Helpful as ever.
stay insane in a fight?
Let's heat this
Not
place up.
bloody likely. I love this part.
Tis yours.
I'm cold. Frozen.
Homie, why are you so fucking easy?
Frozen over. He can't hit as hard as he usually does.
Not now. Could do with this.
Hit your weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Is everyone all right? Paladin!
No, they're not all right.
Here. Oakenbird got them right in their weak spot.
It's freezing.
No shit, it's freezing.
This'll do. I won't hold back. Burn!
You hit their weakness. That's your
cold as
opening,
hell.
Captain.
Here you go.
Now, what's the play? This calls for one of these.
I'm obliged.
Thanks.
I stand Paladin! I stand waiting.
Cold. Frozen.
Why?
Basilio down.
Why?
Someone get him up and fighting. Basilio got knocked out.
Fight his power.
Someone help us back up. Captain's frozen.
It's
His attacks are
freezing.
gonna be a lot weaker.
Take it. I'll pay you back
Stroll's
double.
frozen. His attacks will do much less damage.
Celia, you're being swapped.
Time to switch.
Frozen half to death. Could do with this.
Hit your weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Observe the enemy. With blade in hand!
It's freezing. Let's try this.
Let's need.
My thanks.
Thank you.
Draconic bitch, more like.
Stroll's frozen. His attacks will do much less damage. Dancer. Burn! Hit their weakness. Don't let up now.
Frozen half to death. This should work.
Captain's frozen.
For all that we have
Attacks are gonna
tried
be a
for!
lot weaker.
I won't hold back.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
It's freezing. This'll do.
Watch me. Raging fire.
I shall.
Everyone okay?
Still
Try to
fight.
heal up.
Did you just do this shit twice?
You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get
Let
on
justice prevail! Strike me if you dare!
Come forth, royal soul. Burn!
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Take it.
Yes.
Masked dancer. You hit their weakness. Don't let up
Now,
now,
what's the
Juna.
play? Let's do this! No. Let's try this.
We need help. I'm obliged.
Thanks.
Is with blade in hand! This won't do.
Let's go! Fire!
You hit their weakness! That's
Let's
your
work
opening,
together.
Captain!
Maybe they're Soul Hacker! Burn!
Behold this power! Burn! You hit their weakness! Don't let up
I shall
now,
fight
Yuna.
as I shall vanquish evil. Hack and slash. Not done yet.
Paladin! I stand waiting.
I will Soul Hacker! You better be sure. Let's try this.
What's needed?
Helpful as ever.
That helped.
No. I'm counting on you.
Masked Dancer! Raging Fire!
Thank you. Jesus Christ. Bitch.
I am bested. I see now. The true strength of your will.
To ever greater heights!
I admit, it feels
I continue.
Excellent! I've grown more powerful!
My God.
Well fought. You truly are strong. Strong enough to fend off a dragon from an age of destruction.
Rella, for His Highness, I will do what I must. Forgive me. But have you any last objections?
As for the crowd I've enchanted, you needn't worry. That was no spell of control. They should have come to their senses a while back now.
Then, your life is now forfeit by my hand.
Wait!
Sister, please tell me. What happened on that day? I want to know everything.
I was only 12. No child could so easily take a life in cold blood. I was confused, scared. I lost control. And the spell was cast. And so it became a wasting curse. Imperfect. Juna, do you remember how we talked of your dream? To become a singer whose voice could reach everyone in this land. I've changed my destiny through song, you said. You told me that as a Nydia, singing is the only truth you have. As a true-born heiress of the Cygnus family, in my eyes, you were like a shining beacon. You became my dream.
Stop. We're not talking about that. I couldn't do anything for you.
In you, I saw such freedom. I didn't want to lose you. So that day,
We're going back in time? We're going back in time?
Kill His Highness. I can't. Have you gone mad?
You do know how House Cygnus earned its position all these years, don't you? Everyone in your family did their part to handle similarly delicate affairs. Your father was no different.
But to murder royalty, surely it's beyond all.
The king has sired an illegitimate mongrel of a boy. Now he's brought him to the castle. If we do not act now, one day we will be bending the knee to an Elden king. Moreover, of late, we have another nuisance rearing its head. Luis. An impious little upstart with no respect for the church. But his military merits are getting too great to ignore. Some are even saying he's fit for high command. As the matter stands, we have but one way to deal with both in a single stroke. Dispose of the mongrel prince, and place the blame on Luis. Such a maneuver demands someone who can be a match for Luis, in magical ability and physical stature. A girl of your intelligence can figure out the rest, I trust. The king's heart falters. He has lost the will to keep the kingdom united. Look upon him, and see the face of a man preparing to abdicate. It is amidst dissent and strife when the guiding hand of the Church is needed most. And if Sanctism's enemies are not expunged, the nation's order will surely collapse.
Yes, but even so, His Highness the Prince is guilty of nothing. To murder someone innocent, it is an unforgivable atrocity.
If I recall, you have a sister. Unrelated by blood, yet already they speak of her beauty. And a most charming singing voice, yes?
What does Juna have to do with this?
Rella, you are destined to lead your family in due course. Surely it's your responsibility to protect them from the grief of any personal tragedies. Or will you live the rest of your life regretting a single night's lapse of judgment? Hmm?
I'll do it.
What an asshole.
Cygnus is a sullied house. My parents yielded to authority, and only ever measured a person's worth by their magical prowess. I lived in disappointment. And then you entered our family. You became my hope for living. Someone more important than my own life.
Sister.
At the very least, I wanted to protect you. But in the end, I suppose this was the only way I ever managed it.
I see. Saint Rella, the familiarity I felt from you, I finally understand what is unique about your Magla. You live as I once did. As someone who has spent her whole life preparing to die.
When you all greeted me with Luis's formula in hand, I thought my heart might stop at the shock. I had always known someone might come asking one day, but I never thought it would be you, Juna. It felt like fate's hand, dealing my due punishment. That's why I'd kept an eye on you ever since then. To observe this seeker of the throne. This aspirant who possesses the lost power of the archetype. I hoped you could be the one with the power I've been seeking, but I needed to see with my own eyes.
The power you've been seeking?
Luis is more of a threat than you know. Whatever his intentions are, I know he grasps at more than just the crown. After the assault on His Highness, I was made to investigate Luis as a suspect. I touched his hand and read deeply into the flow of his Magla. I'll never forget it. He didn't hesitate at all. I expected to see his aura, but it was more like a vision plunged into my mind, pure and vivid and violent, choking me in its flow. Humans flooding the country. Innocents either fleeing or lost to madness. And amidst the chaos, I saw no throne, no castle. That must be his real vision for the world.
A world overrun by humans? What does this mean? The man has been traveling the country doing little but slaying them, has he not?
I don't know the details. But in the past 10 years, Luis has been clad in that same Magla, unchanging. If he becomes king, I know his vision will come true.
So that's how it is. If you let yourself be killed for the prince's sake, you couldn't guarantee the survivors could stop Luis. That's even why you called that dragon to test us, isn't it? You wanted to see if we had the power to protect this land, and all the meek in it.
And you've proven you can. With that strength, I know you can do what I couldn't. I have no more regrets.
Sister!
Then I will put an end to this at last. For all who deserve the truth, I shall reveal everything.
What are you going to do?
I will speak to the congregation gathered in Altaberry. Indeed, it was for this purpose that I gathered them there.
What? Then that magic you mixed in with your speech, the real reason you linked their minds with yours.
All that's left is to strengthen the magic a bit with the power of this relic. And my words will reach Altaberry. Good people, can you hear my voice?
But Louis can fly too.
Dearest faithful, can you hear me?
What's going on? There's a voice in my head. A voice? I hear nothing.
I apologize for startling all of you. It is I, Rella Cygnus. Through magic, I speak directly to your minds.
Saint Rella? Is every Sanctist in the city hearing this? Amazing. That's some spell.
We witnessed a boy candidate who claimed to be the prince. To ascertain the truth of his words, I faced him in mutual, voluntary battle. I now see with eyes unclouded. Good people, he is, without a doubt, His Highness the Prince. Now, there is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported death, and the truth of the attempt on his life. Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness. By this barbaric act, he sought to elevate the Church and put the throne within his own grasp. These revelations are only mine to give, because I was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His Highness. Yet all was not lost. Through all these long years, His Highness has endured the pain, and now walks among his people once more.
Sanctifex Forden was really the mastermind? What am I supposed to believe? Oh, God.
Sanctist faithful! She knows not what she speaks! Close your mind to her! Damn you, Rella! You would not just expose our secrets, but cast them into our people's very heads?
Forden has already paid for his transgressions. As for me, this shall be my final address to you all. For my sins against our nation and its people, and for willingly abetting such atrocities. I will soon join our Sanctifex in the beyond. Yet know this, dear faithful. You need not let your anxieties rule you. I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart. His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a place where all would thrive under a just king. I pray with all my heart that it will be so.
Saint Rella, was this your plan from the very beginning? Damn it! Crier or not, I can't let her down. I've got a job to do.
What became of my church? My faith? How can I go on without it? I am lost. I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctist Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward. Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.
At last, my role is at an end. Juna, I'm sorry. I only ever meant to protect you, but in the end, you'll have it the hardest.
Sister, please, you... Tell me, what do I do? Basilio, tell me. What do I do?
Lady Juna.
And what happens to the faithful? They'll be crushed. You're their saint. You had just put their hearts at ease. What are you?
I never wanted you to see it, but... Juna, look at this.
What?
On the back.
What's left of my life is a price already claimed by my own curse.
Oh well.
Perhaps it was too cruel to ask for a quicker death at your hands. I leave Juna and this country in your hands.
Rella!
Thank you, Juna. Your life and will was always your own. If only I could have lived with your freedom. I admire you. Please don't let this change you, dear sister. I just wish I'd had more time to watch over you.
Huh?
The curse is gone. He's cured.
I see. Which means Rella is...
Damn it! What am I doing? It's just like me and Dell. I never wanted her to go through this too.
She did not strive merely to make amends. She was as much a protector as any of us.
You're right. For her family, and for all Sanctism's faithful. Even as it cost her her own life. She really, truly wanted to guide those who looked to her. It wasn't about the church, for her, it was about the people. She was the kind of Sanctist others only pretended to be.
I have a feeling that many of her congregation will continue to call her the saint. I only wish she had lived to see it.
I'm with you there. She was stubborn, fussy, a bit odd, maybe. But she'd drop everything to help someone. And she'd do it with her whole heart in all the filth of that sullied house. She was the one brilliant flower that bloomed. That's who you were. And that's why I loved you, Rella.
Are you alright?
No. Not in the slightest. But I know wallowing isn't going to fix anything. Rella's given us a lot. Not just the truth about Luis. She's put the entire Sanctus congregation's support behind His Highness the Prince. You.
Indeed. You'll not have the whole nation on your side, but it won't be long before you've taken second place. Just behind Luis himself.
Saint Rella saved me. I owe her my life and I'm not gonna waste it. I'll fight with everything I have, right to the end. Let's do this.
Who the fuck believes in Luis? Jesus Christ.
Saint Rella was the one who cursed the prince. And to take her own life in the name of atonement. Yet, even if she'd lived, she confessed to high treason. She'd have been executed either way. Has all I've believed in been lies?
But didn't you hear the rest? That elder boy's the true prince. He survived. The king's true-born son's risen to take down Luis. It's like a proper myth. I've got to stand with him.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment. We actually received an urgent notice a short while ago. A letter from the candidate Luis. In truth, I wasn't sure if we should read this to the public, but the criers have come to consensus. We must fulfill our duties. If this message is being read,
it means that Rella is dead. And the boy who claims himself the prince has won. Now, only 2 aspirants remain, with any real chance at the throne. The boy and myself. To all lessers who remain, lay down your arms and accept defeat with grace. Blind defiance will be met with death. Bare your teeth, and you will die like the dogs you are. The boy, or myself. Only one shall wear the crown.
Sounds like he's throwing down a gauntlet, doesn't it?
We need not wait for the former king's judgment to pass. Let us determine ourselves which of us is fit for rule. My proposal is this. On September the 24th, upon the grounds before the royal capital's grand cathedral, we settle this in a contest of single combat. As in our battle at the Opera House, I welcome any weapons, any number of adversaries. Collective power is its own achievement. Either way, you will die by my hand.
Thus ends the letter from candidate Luis.
I knew it! It's a duel.
If Luis emerges the victor, we are surely doomed.
I stand with the prince!
Nobody can beat Count Luis! It's high past time he tore that so-called prince limb from limb!
If he beats this Luis person, will he become king?
Will he indeed? Reminds me of what my darling used to say. If you choose to fight, be ready when they fight back. I suppose it had to be this way. You can't fight a man for the throne without cutting a path to it first. Just come back alive. That's all we can hope for.
Just realized she's a purpose.
This defies all reason. What has Rella done? Even in death she finds a way to betray the church and raise that damned wealth.
She always seemed so timid in these chambers. Had she been scheming against us from the beginning?
We're not through yet. We must find a worthy successor and raise yet another candidate to replace Rella.
Yet, what chance do we have of winning now? Can anyone here conceive of someone as capable as Rella in winning the people's hearts? They say that even the monk Captain Godot is stepping down. There is no road forward where a Sanctus delegate can take the throne.
Then what path remains?
We must take steps now to ensure that our positions cannot be eliminated, whether by Luis or the boy. Whoever wins, we must gird ourselves.
If Luis has his way, he'd sooner have our heads than our titles.
The methods don't matter as long as we have a plan. There's no going back when our hands are already steeped in blood.
Strange to hear that said without a shred of guilt. But you're right. Survival is what matters now.
I see. Yes, that seems to explain everything. Glad to hear His Highness is all right. Hardly feels real after all the muck we've waded through. But I suppose the fates take as much as they give. And you, my girl, how are you holding up?
I'm all right. my mind's cleared a bit. Sorry. Still got to lie about it. But please don't act any different on my account. She put her trust in me. I can't afford to be weak now. I've a job to do. And I'm going to finish it.
Right. Understood. For now, tempting as it might be, best not to drop everything and make a dash for His Highness.
Indeed. No doubt Luis has his eyes on us, waiting for such indiscretion. We must be patient and confront him face to face.
As it happens, we were rather beaten to the punch. Just earlier, a delivery bird dropped by with urgent news from Old Batlin. Apparently, Luis has thrust us a proper letter of challenge. Says he'll be waiting to face us on September 24th in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Sounds like he wants this settled before an audience. If he's going all in here, maybe he'll finally tip his hand, show his trump card.
Still got a trick up his sleeve, has he?
Luis just doesn't go around hunting humans. He's been doing proper research, trying to figure out their powers and origin for ages. Don't know how much truth there is to it, but I heard he's developed some new magic art of his own. Something dark and secret.
He's forged new magics.
I wasn't convinced when I first heard it. But now I've met you lot and I've seen all this messing about with archetypes. Well, nothing surprises me anymore.
Indeed. Last time, we had the element of surprise, and he was wounded. And we still barely had him. Didn't end up much of a decisive victory over the perfect Count Luis. If we fight the same way we did last time, he'll kill us all. This won't be an easy battle, but we've got to keep our heads up.
We still have a grace period until the day he named. Let us use the time wisely and prepare all we can.
Oh, this is a surprise. Never expect to see your facts back in town. Not many would show up again after angering Master Godot and his monk army like you lot did.
No.
Hey, let's not sweat the details, mate.
Yes.
Saint Rella placed her trust in us. She would see us all protect this. Those in the country, including the Sanctus Faithful, who are still the Prince's royal subjects.
Right.
Besides, the coward who flees the city to save his own hide would hardly be worthy of support.
I beg your pardon.
We'd like to prepare for our confrontation before we jump back into the fray of Grand Trad. I apologize for imposing on you again. I see. Well, never fear. I'll not turn you over to the church. After the monk army has the sights on you to begin with, Master Godot has buried the hatchet, as it were. Says to be pointless to do otherwise. Regardless, I'm sure you're all exhausted after what you've been through.
Right then.
Please rest well.
Let's rest.
Right, thoughts. So the church says they want one final gambit, so that probably means they're gonna grab the prince up somehow.
What now?
Arella was Prince's true assailant. She was but another victim of Fortin's schemes. So focused was I upon my own failures, I could not see a foe before my very eyes. My carelessness leaves a better taste in my mouth.
Let's rest.
Hey.
I don't think her crimes were the reason she helped us. You ask me, even if she found me and Dell that day with her conscience clean, she still have saved us. It's just who she is. Never stop worrying about everyone around her, even at the end. We gotta crush Louis, for God's sake too. I've never seen Yona like that before. She's always been so bright-eyed and cheery-faced. I don't think I can find the words to make her feel better, but I hope their being there for her is some comfort. Rilla did not deserve such cruelty then or now. Forcing her to assassinate the prince, even threaten Yuna's life to manipulate her, in all the hands of the most virtuous man in the Sanctus Church. The truth is forced in the imagination of even the most hardened cynic. I can never justify cursing the prince. Yet, had I been in Rilla's situation, I... I shouldn't dwell on such fruitless thoughts. You must honor her wishes and settle things with Louis.
Hey.
If I'd never been taken in by the sickness family, maybe Rella wouldn't have gone through it. It's not like me at all to dwell on it. I know we can't change the past. And I can't stop considering all the what ifs. It'd be interesting if, like, the church convinced her family to take her in with that intention.
Good night.
Knew it. This is gonna happen. Final archetype unlocked.
Oh. Apologies. There is one thing I felt I should share with you. Do you recall some of our first conversations, where I described to you how I'm trapped here? I've no idea where in the world I am right now. Indeed, I cannot even remember how I was brought here. But you and your allies journey across the land. I had thought that by observing you, I might discover a kernel of those truths.
I see. You thought maybe it was the Mage Academy. After all, it was a sanctuary of knowledge. Shuttered by persecution and isolated by wastes of snow. Nobody had gone near it in years.
Indeed. And that's not all. It's faint, but a deep memory stirs. I myself was involved in the founding of the MAGE Academy.
That's practically a sure bet, isn't it?
Well, it seems the matter is not that simple. I saw all that befell you. The ice dragon, the divine relic, the magic that the saint cast upon her people. If all these magical influences arose close to me, I would have sensed it. How could I miss them? Yet, I sensed nothing. It's as if time stands still. Not a single sound. Only deafening silence.
Are you saying that the Mage Academy could be somewhere else?
Somewhere else, or perhaps I myself? My obsession with archetype research, our meeting, the turmoil that has engulfed this land, just maybe, they might all be connected. I feel that in pursuit of the archetypes, we may find the truth of your life and of mine. One of those truths is that from here on, you will face more clashes between you and Luis. Clashes that power will decide. I aim to help as always. Show me what you might achieve beyond your gifts. My faith rests with you. Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The time's finally come.
Louis set the date for September 24th. The royal capital is undoubtedly already in uproar over things. There's no use in rushing back.
Very well.
I agree. But to be safe, we should aim to be in Grand Trad by the day before. Let's prepare for departure in the morning of the 23rd. Well, things might not be as easy as it's been so far. Don't have the royal magic no more. Anyone can take a shot at you, and I mean anyone.
Yes.
You're right. Gotta remember that candidates other than Louis might be gunning for us from here on out. 10 days.
Everyone's here. We've got the fight of our lives ahead of us. Let's be ready for it.
All right.
And then...
Now what am I to do?
All right then.
That's 1.
Where to? All right. Where to? Where to? Where to? Where to?
2.
We've gotta do it. Oh, hey!
3.
We've gotta do it. Oh, hey! We've gotta do it. Hmm?
Effectively, oh my god. 7, 6, so 13, 21, 24, 25, 28, 29. I gotta somehow fit 29 days into all this.
Now what am I to do?
Well, that's not true, because we still have October. Alright, that's it for tonight. Pick this up probably Wednesday. I want to see what everyone's levels. Nobody has anything to say. Spire of Blind Faith? Tower of Insolence. Tower of False. Bought Loveless. Bought Rudolph. Hulkenbug. Yufa. Alright.
What now?
Have a good night. Bye bye. Take care.